Hey, I'm Jaleel White, and you are listening to Everybody Lurks with my co-host, Joseph Vecsey. Welcome to the show, everyone.
Yeah.
All right,
Jaleel, how are you? Oh, yeah, your pants. No, I like them. They're green. I like the green. I like the color.
Okay.
I thought maybe they'd give you, you'd come in with a little bit more room.
A little
That's
more
what
room.
That's what I was thrown by. A little
okay.
more room.
Levi's isn't doing that this season.
Okay.
They aren't doing the full baggy. Technically, Levi's, it's kind of like an all-American brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with my green choice.
I like it too.
I feel like I can pull it off.
I feel like you can.
I don't feel like you could pull it off.
Now, are you saying I can't pull off the size of those or the color?
Hilarious. Very, very, very well stated. Nice slick little dig there.
It's not a dig. I'm very straightforward. I don't do passive aggressive.
Yeah, it's just not your vibe. It's not your vibe.
Yeah.
It's not your vibe.
I mean,
you like to go with the more I haven't seen an iron in years look.
Take your time.
Ironing takes. I don't have enough time in my life. I feel
Really?
like to iron.
That's what would stop you from ironing.
Yeah.
is
Do you
time.
Do you iron?
I absolutely iron.
You look like an ironer, and that's impressive.
I absolutely
admire that.
iron. A brother needs three things to survive. He needs an iron. He needs a good barber, and he needs lotion.
What are the top? Can you give? Okay, those are three. Can you give the top three things white people need, or you think they might need?
Not touching that. I just if I had zingers, I would give them to you, but I don't have that. I know for black folks that for brothers that's real. What I just said.
Yeah.
An iron or a steamer.
We need some golf clubs.
Yeah, not me though. See, that's very
See
specific
what I'm
white.
saying?
That's country club white.
Trust me,
That's-
all the brothers are gonna
that's
understand
a
what I
different
said.
level.
A solid barber, lotion, and an iron or a steamer, depending on how you moving.
Yeah. Okay.
We
And
gotta-
is that,
we gotta have
is
it.
that now? You said that's for brothers.
That is the black man survival
Okay, but
kit
what about
right
for
there.
Jaleel White? What's the three things that are must-have that might be specific to you?
No, it was. I consider
those are
myself.
those-
I consider myself a brother.
No, I know.
Everything else has just been a costume before this moment in my life.
Yes. No, I'm aware. I just thought maybe specific things that are just
No, I mean, if I
unique
would-
to you.
I mean, if I want to add to that list, nah, because they would start making me sound bougie. Those are basics. You heard me when I walked in here, and old girl was like, "Hey, you need some lotion?" And when she asked me if you need some lotion, that means
Yeah.
you need lotion. It's almost like when you offer somebody some gum. Hey, you need
But
some
that would
gum?
be pretty rude if I asked you that question. I feel like.
I wouldn't even take it as rude. I would take it as looking out.
Oh.
That's actually a polite way of calling somebody ashy.
Oh shit. Okay.
But I got you. It's like you're ashy, but I got you. Hey, you need some lotion?
Yeah.
You need some gum?
Yeah.
Your breath is hot. You don't say your breath is hot. You just say you need some gum.
You need some gum. Now, what if the person says no to the gum?
You
offer it again?
Kind of insist. You kind of be like, nah, go ahead.
Go ahead. No. You give them the whole thing.
Get your sub. Yeah, just take the whole
Take the whole
thing.
thing,
I
man.
got another one. I got another pack.
Have you ever had that in life? Have you ever done that?
Oh man, there's people walking around with serious halitosis, bro. And it seems like anybody who has halitosis is completely unaware of how they're affecting everybody around them with their breath.
Yeah, I think isn't that what it is? Like, because it doesn't. I don't think. Yeah, they know, right? It's like a thing.
You would think the faces that other people were making would be a clue, but
What's the biggest face you've ever made?
no, you're gonna get reactions if your breath is high. You should be able to just talk to a whole room and have no clue why people are leaning back on you.
Yeah. No, that's true. I think. By the way, you said the three things you need in life. I think those are
Just
like,
on the daily, not in
daily.
life. Those just daily stuff. That
You know what's my day revolves around?
What's up?
Food and knowing, what my next meal is going to
Man,
be.
you and my
I
wife are
plan
like
my
that,
day
man.
around that. And you know what else I plan my day around also is knowing if I'm out for a while or I'm traveling, where is a good nearest clean bathroom. I need to know if an emergency.
That's a big one for you.
If there's an emergency, I need to know where I can go and where's a safe haven. And like for instance in Vegas, right? If I'm out, let's say at the Wynn Hotel, but let's say I'm not staying at the Wynn, I already know, and I hate to give up the secret, but I'll let people in on it because I'm a nice guy, is that if you go to the other end of the hotel where like the ballrooms are, there's a private bathroom, one, a oneer, it's not like multiple, it's just one bathroom.
A oneer.
Perfect, that's where you can go, and you can have all the space you need to get out whatever you need to get out.
Okay.
That's a nice thing to know.
All right.
And think about it,
No,
even
that
you,
is.
right?
I appreciate
even
that.
right, okay?
Believe me,
I'm
I
not
appreciate
gatekeeping
that.
out here.
I don't now. When I go to the Win, I don't loiter. So.
Oh, you think I loiter? I'm just having lunch. I'm just goddamn. I'm like, I just say you baby seemed like I was out of place. I just said I go to the Win, I go to Tableau, have a nice breakfast. I might do a lap with some headphones on. You know.
I'm messing with you, man.
Yeah. No, it's all good. I just say it, but loiter. But let's just say you finish at Delilah's, you have a lovely dinner, and oh shit, something going on. Now you say, honey, let me just go to the ballrooms real quick. I'll be right back. They're like, you have a conference? You're like, no, I don't. I got to go handle something.
Okay.
And then you got yourself a private bathroom.
I try to time my number twos around being in my own private space.
100%. Me too, of course. But then I'm speaking of emergencies.
I feel like when you 5 and you 6, it comes up on you and you just got to do it anywhere. But when you get to be my age, you should be able to be like, in about an hour from now, I'm feeling a movement. Maybe I can make it back to the crib. Maybe I can be at this office. That kind of thing.
Are you comfortable telling someone that you have to do that, or will you make up
I
an
don't discuss
excuse?
that at all.
Okay, so if you had to leave, you will make up a complete excuse.
Yeah, like I'll be right back. It's not even an excuse.
Yeah, but no, but if you're going back to your house, you're not being right back. You're gonna be.
Oh, you're talking about if I'm out with somebody else. Yeah, it's not when I have to do number 2. It's just not even an open discussion.
Yeah.
It's just not. Skylar, is that ever an open discussion? Be like, fellas, I'm about to go drop a deuce. Is that an announcement from you?
How many beers is the question?
Oh my gosh, here we go.
He's a bro.
He's a bro.
He's a bro.
He's a bro.
Skylar is a bro. You read very bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say you said. There we go. See, I'm actually the one who implemented that sound. So I'm gonna give myself credit where credit's due. I was gonna say you said you need lotion.
Yeah.
I was gonna say our version of that is lotion with SPF sunscreen.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Very good.
That's a good one. All right.
Excellent.
Can we get a
Excellent.
That's a good one.
That's true. I put on SPF when I'm out. I was just in Arizona. Probably put it on about 5-6 times a day.
Yeah, wow.
That's important.
And that's responsible too.
You need it. And I didn't always used to do that back in the day. I know a lot of people who kind of, suffered from it. Of course, now you hear rumors like that sunscreen is supposedly not good for you. I'm like, I can't win. I'm like, I need it. But yes, that is for people that are white like myself, extra white, little, as you call, pasty at times. I need a lot of SPF, and you got to get behind the ears. Yep. You got to get all the spots.
So you go, can you get my back, dude? Someone get
whoa.
Oh, well, now that's...
Pause.
At the beach, you got to put sunscreen on your back.
I would let my lady do that. I'm not sure I'm letting a dude do that. That's rough.
Well, yeah, but,
I don't really take my shirt off at the beach, though. I'm one of those guys. And sometimes I've even been at the beach with my slides and my socks.
I'm worse than you. I got the socks at the beach.
Oh, you do too?
I'm socks at the beach.
Bro!
Socks
You know how many girls have given me hell?
Oh, yeah.
Does your girl give you hell for that?
Oh, absolutely.
But you keep it.
Oh, I don't even flinch.
So wait, this is a bonding moment because this is rare we would agree on a style or a comfort choice. You're saying you will be at the beach with the slides and the socks.
Slides and the socks.
And what makes you do that choice?
We
just became closer.
I think if you got the slides and the socks, you're telling yourself I'm not going in the water, first of all.
Yeah.
And I don't like the sand in my toes. Like I don't.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's kind of cool to just, I don't know, maybe, I don't know if this is everybody else's reason, but kind of when you're done, you just take off the socks.
Right.
And hop in your car, and it's like all the sand is on your socks.
But I've had girls like disown me over this. Like said, like it's like they're like, if we just met you today, it would be a deal breaker.
I mean, listen, this is totally a taboo move for white folks. Like, white folks really look at you like you crazy if you step on the sand.
Oh, no, they look at me like I'm nuts.
Socks. It's like, are you okay?
No. Here's the thing. I think where my girl doesn't understand this, or other girls don't understand this too, is that the slides and the socks, and I think I'm assuming you picked it up from this, that's more comes from, to me, a ball player traveling look.
Yep.
That's a very specific look. So to me, they look at it like, oh, you're just like out of touch. Or like, why do you have slides and socks? But I'm like, but this is how we would travel. We take off the sneakers in between, go to the gym. It's easy to take off, and then it became a lifestyle thing.
Yep, exactly. I can't even really say it's about just sand in his toes. It's just in my mind, it's like, that's the next step before putting on hoop shoes.
Yes. And speaking of hoops, man, some guests that might be coming on the pod, I'm hearing you got a lot of history in these streets with basketball rivals.
Man, what you talking, man? I mean, my rivals are all dead.
They're alive and well, and they're going to come on the pod and talk.
My rivalries are all dead.
I talked to Joe Torre last week, who's going to come on the pod. You guys have some battles.
Joe Torre was never a rival.
Listen,
Joe Torre was
he
never
says
a
otherwise.
rival.
He says otherwise.
Joe Torre was in the gym, but he was never a rival.
Okay, well, he's going to come on. And then I spoke to comedian, writer Owen Smith. He said, I didn't realize. He said, you guys had a battle. He said, Jaleel might not remember, but he said there was some battle. And then, we were on a group thread with me, you, and Lamorne Morris. I called Lamorne after we had this thread.
We got busy in Jamaica.
Lamorne said, you and him would. I said, there's a lot of basketball,
but
things going on.
I lived before cell phones ruled the world, and I love it because now it's just, your take and my take, and I know what happened, and you know what happened.
Well, wait, Skylar, are you able to pull something up on like if I send it to you on text, can you pull it up? Yeah. Okay.
Well, you got receipts?
Well, so we got
receipts.
Well, we don't have receipt of that, but here, we're just going to put this up, Skylar. I'm texting it to you right now. You saw we had a clip come out of me challenging Lamorne, to a one-on-one, and then he has responded.
Wow.
So let's just check out the response.
Oh, wow.
Real quick.
Hey, Joe, I know you want to hoop. I know you think you can play me in one-on-one. Let me tell you what doesn't count. This.
The way it goes over the thing.
All that don't count. All that don't count. We don't do that over here. Get ready for the game.
Now, I'm going to let you respond first. I have some thoughts, but that's his response into his challenge of me in basketball, which you will be refereeing.
Oh, I told you. I threw my hat in the ring to do that. Get me the Foot Locker shirt. I'm ready. Wow, he called you a hoe.
I take that as a compliment.
Lamar's an athletic dude. He really is. Now, I will say this.
He's swole.
Now, I will say this. If he doesn't know how to guard you, he could get got. I would be interested to see this game. I can't wait to ref it.
You're refereeing. I've put it out there, again, not putting it on you. I thought it'd be great to have Dr. Phil commentate. That's my wish list for commentator.
Wow.
Dr. Phil to commentate and do interviews, halftime.
You're trying to make this a backyard event.
An event.
Right.
Lamorne's got the full court basketball court.
Yes, because Lamorne is rich.
We got to have, Mike there on the one. Mike and Skylar are going to be on the ones and twos, doing the tech. We're going to have, I think, Dr. Phil. My wish for Dr. Phil would be interview us halfway through the game. How are we feeling?
Wow.
Lamorne, we know he's going to be breathing heavy.
Dr. Phil ain't cheap these days. He's selling out whole stadiums.
I know he's not
I just want to let you know.
I'm hoping Dr. Phil will give us a rate.
Okay.
I'm hoping he'll do a friendly discount.
We're going to put Dr. Phil out there. I just want everybody to know.
Adam
Ray is Dr. Phil.
Yes.
Is a treat that
Much
whole
respect.
stadiums are enjoying now.
Much respect. We're hoping to get him outside.
MSG he did.
He did MSG. And now we're asking him to do a backyard. But a nice backyard. A nice backyard.
Very nice backyard.
Very nice. Beautiful.
A rich black man's backyard.
And I told Lamorne, this is home court advantage. Okay? I said, I'm going to bring the ball, though, because I don't trust your basketballs.
I agree with you there.
You see?
No, bringing your own ball is a thing.
Yeah. I need the Wilson evolution. Right,
wow.
Skylar?
I need the make and the model.
Perfect, right? It's
right.
the cream de... What do you say? Creme de
la creme.
Creme de creme. Je ne sais quoi.
This guy.
The Wynn private bathroom.
It's the tour over here.
Yeah. I'm very, I'm very cultured. So yes,
as verbose as you are, you really are phonetically challenged.
I am phonetically challenged. I'm dyslexic. When I write words, I sometimes will write the third letters and then have to go back to finish the first part of the word. Does that make sense?
Wow.
It's fucked up, right?
That sucks.
So if I'm writing Jaleel, I might write the A first and then go back for the J.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay.
He's
different.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say it's a sign of genius, but you read between the lines.
Okay.
But yeah, so Lamorne, he's got the N1 mixtape basketball.
So I'm going to need you to take this test to see if you belong in this class.
You're saying it might be that. But if you notice...
That's how the fourth grade teacher pulled up on you.
If you notice, Lamorne had an N1 mixtape basketball signed by the players.
Yeah.
And so I said to Lamorne, I get it. You were, you might have been a little bit of a fan of the street ball. So I think, there might be some love-hate relationship with it. So I'm coming out, I'm ready to come out swinging. I think game to 11 is fair.
Okay.
All ones.
Oh, all ones? Not ones and twos?
You think ones and two? I mean, that game.
I don't think the score has been set yet. I like.
Okay. Well, I'll let you. I mean, you're the ref. I mean, you could make the rules.
I like 21 or 24 twos and threes.
Oh my God! You think? I don't know if Lamorne is going to last to 24.
Well, twos and threes.
Twos and threes. Yeah.
If there's a 3-point line, I think there's a 3-point line.
There's a 3-point line there. Yeah.
3-point back.
Yeah. All right. I mean, if we do 21 to twos,
you're going to need the 3-pointer.
Wow. Whoa. You think I need to stay out of the lane a little bit?
I'm not going to give up all the strategies that I know about you. I'm just saying, you're going to need that 3-pointer, though.
I mean, I'd love to use it. I like the 3-pointer.
You're obsessed with it.
Yeah. Oh, was I a big 3-point guy? I guess I was. I was kind of I was pulling up pretty deep during our days of hustle, like
Extremely
3 feet outside
deep.
3. Yeah.
Extremely.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Steph Curry
I
range.
was kind of crazy.
Yeah,
that gym was my friend, but remember, we're outdoors. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit tougher.
Okay.
So I'm not going to probably be as on.
Yeah.
But all right, well, challenge accepted. We'll have to get a date on this, and then hopefully reach out to your boy, and hopefully we set this up. It's going to be an event.
All right, let's make it happen.
What do we got, Skylar, on the docket?
What do we got?
We'll do this first video, Drake and Bobby Althoff.
Uh-oh.
Drizzy Drake.
Drizzy.
Back at it.
What did I miss?
I thought they weren't friends anymore.
Well, until now.
Uh-oh.
That's
Till
the
now.
thing, Jaleel.
Uh-oh. Breaking news.
Bump in your road, huh?
We got in a little argument,
Little tiff.
little back and forth
Mm-hmm.
via text message.
I was being a little chippy.
Within 20 minutes, I'm blocked on text, Instagram, everywhere in the interview has to be
Well,
pulled
your
down.
message wasn't nice.
And then that was the end of our friendship.
Yeah.
Why did you hate me?
Can I get another rosé?
Wow.
That's all I get?
Wow.
That's all you get.
Wait, is the whole thing out?
The whole interview probably is out, right? But we don't know what the fight was about. This was like a teaser, I guess.
This was a teaser.
We'd have to watch an hour to know what happened.
Did I just
They got us.
This is like a reality show. I mean, can I just point out something?
Yes.
Drake really does talk like I would talk in my life. Like, that's what I do love about him as a rapper. Like, I would use the word chippy. Every rapper is not going to use the word chippy, that he was a little I mean, see, that is the genius of Drake. The fact that he could be on a song with 21 Savage talking about like this and that and kind of just being a little tough and the street talk and the vibe and that thing, but then use the word chippy. That's impressive.
You're both Degrassi at heart.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, no, it's really the fact that I could play street ball and use the word chippy, the fact that I can be, hanging out with this person but then be lactose intolerant and need to use a private wind bathroom. I'm very diverse. I'm very...
they call it range.
Range. I have range.
You have range.
I have range.
You do have range on a basketball court. I'll give you that.
Yeah, but just in life, I think, too. I got no one...
Nah, I'm going to confine it to the basketball court.
If you look at my play... There's not going to be... Let me ask you a question, Jaleel. How many playlists around America are going to have a Cameron freestyle and then a Sabrina Carpenter song underneath?
No, that's true. That's true.
They're not going to have that.
My bad.
You're not going to see that.
You got to admit when you're wrong. The man has range. All right. All right, well, you put it that way.
On and off the court.
Yeah.
Right.
So what do you think about this, man?
I think the internet's going to react like, he has so much to give a person in a one-on-one. Why her? What's her special quality?
Now, you know what someone's going to say there.
Well, I'm asking.
You're opening up for it.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking because I'm like, she just.
What's that say?
First comment, you think he did her.
Oh,
yeah, see, that's when you said the special quality. I was like, is the special quality moist? Because
that's what,
if it's a little, there might be something there. She might,
the second comment, Drake the type of guy to say he was being a little chippy.
I didn't even read that. See? You know what? I saw a comment that had me laid out on a Vlad TV thing. They said Drake the type of guy that to say when the ops pull up, he turns to his man and goes, "We got company." I laughed, bro.
Okay, that's funny.
I laughed. So I want to just say we've spoke about this before. who
got company.
I would if someone told me if they were able to prove that they wrote a certain amount of YouTube comments that have laid me out, I'd hire you in a heartbeat to write for
I
our show.
love this one. Drake the type of guy to say, Drake the type of guy to tell a hooligan, no more Mr. Nice Guy. That's a good one.
These are so
That's a good one. These are
good.
good. These are good. Some of
so
these are good.
good.
You know what the thing I love about Drake, though? Drake has a great sense of humor.
He does. He's
he's
very
one
funny.
Of he's one of the greatest SNL hosts there are.
Very funny.
I think he should host SNL again. I see.
Yeah, he was
I'm
funny.
like, you messing around with these one-on-ones with this woman we got to retire, and now she's bringing her back out of retirement from podcasting. I think the world would love to see him do SNL again and just lampoon it all. What has his last 2 years been?
Yeah.
And he's got such a good sense of humor.
He does.
I just think he would crush it.
Do you remember the
and it would
back-to-back
be on to the
sketch?
next. Oh my gosh!
How
yes.
funny. Now, to be able to do a
Yes.
serious battle rap song and then parody yourself.
Yes.
I don't think we've ever seen that.
No,
That's
yeah,
genius.
yeah.
I couldn't see Tupac doing a parody of Hit 'Em Up on SNL.
SNL is one of those shows that I don't take seriously unless sorry, let me say it again. SNL is one of those shows I don't take seriously unless there's a host I take seriously. If there's a host I take seriously, then I take the whole show seriously. Like if Dave is hosting, Dave Chappelle, Nate Bargatze is hosting SNL. If Drake were hosting SNL, then that's like, okay, this is what I'm doing Saturday night. But if the person just feels like it's the usual, okay, this person's kind of hot,
Yeah.
and the comedy might come a little weak. But I know all four of those people are gonna take the comedy seriously, and we're gonna get a classic sketch out of somebody, at least one or two.
What do you think is the ultimate motive behind Drake doing this video with Bobby? Like what do you think? Like what does it really get? What does it really get him? Is it a genuine friendship? I guess we'd have to watch the whole thing to really decipher.
I mean,
but
clearly they had some type of friendship, because they said, the back and forth happened on text.
yeah, but it seemed like it got pretty quickly bad. To get blocked and all that, that's pretty intense.
It went left on text. First of all, never argue over text.
It fucks up a lot of relationships.
Never argue over text. If you
Yeah.
find yourself texting giant novels, I don't care what it is you want to express. You're saying it wrong.
I think you're right, and I've
You're
been
saying it
I've been a
wrong.
victim of that. I mean, I think we both have been a victim of that, and that's why I will communicate like a platonic friend and say, "Let's move this over to a phone call,
Yeah,
Jaleel. I'd like to hear your voice.
And sometimes
It's soothing."
And sometimes you don't even realize that you need to write something out, and it's therapeutic. But you don't have to press send.
Oh wow, that's deep.
You don't have to press send.
That's a good skill set to have, and also good exercise and tool to send. I've heard therapists say that: send messages, but don't. Write the message, but don't send it.
Yeah, absolutely. So
That's-
obviously, what happened between he and Bobby, something went down on text. I would just love to. I wish I could see the length of those texts, because if they were just long, then I'm like, oh well, that's.
She said, and he said it wasn't very nice. I mean, I just wonder, like, how because I don't think they knew each other for years
No.
previous to their first interview. So how sideways could have it gone?
It could go
that
left. It could go left on text.
But if you don't have any history with the person, it's interesting that it could go this way that quick.
I have a friend that it went left really quick, and I wish he and I could patch it up, but it went left so fast.
And what can you say? What made it go left?
This guy's a designer, man, and he's a very talented dude, and we had a friendship, and but I posted something on my stories. It's probably just 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I posted something on my stories, and I was on another call, and he texted me, "Take that shit down right now," and I was like, "Whoa!" Like I'm seeing the text come in as I'm on the call. I'm like, and it was on my stories, but it wasn't a picture of him at all. I just tagged him in something. I thought he would find it funny. And then he called me and was like, yo, I'm serious, man. Take that shit down right now. And I was like, yo, my man, you're jumping all the way out the window. Jumping off, like, you ain't even got to talk to me that way. Because in my mind, I'm like, I know the numbers on my stories and I know what people respond to. And when something's on your stories and it's just humorous like that, it's like, nobody really cares.
Right,
I'm not at that level where it's like, oh, Drake posted this on his stories. Again, I'm not at that level. So I really felt he was overreacting. And
Yeah.
I was just like, at the time, matter of fact, oh my gosh, at the time, Virgil was still alive, man. He rest in peace.
Oh, wow.
And I remember I told him right to his face on the phone. I was just like, "Girl, you tripping. You ain't Virgil. You need to calm down."
Right,
And so
right.
we had a quick back and forth, and it was just like, F you, boom, boom. And it happened quick.
Damn.
And it just happened quick. It started
Damn.
with a text. But the
Damn.
text was, take that shit down right now.
Because had he just called you and said, hey, do you
If he
mind
had
taking
just,
this down?
if he had just called me up and just said, hey, man, it's kind of funny, but still, like, can you do me a favor and just take it down?
You probably would have just taken
I'd be
it
like,
down.
yeah, no, got it, done. No,
Yeah,
done.
see, when you say take that shit down now, it's in the delivery,
when
man.
He, yeah, so when
delivery
he said
fucks
that,
it up.
So when he said that to me, and again, it wasn't his picture, it was not his photo. It was something that he said, but I didn't even apply to him. I had shared it with my buddy, and my buddy put it on a T-shirt, and so and sent me the Photoshop T-shirt, and I just thought it was funny. So I put up the T-shirt. I just put up the T-shirt, and then I tagged him at the bottom. I didn't even tag him big. So I was like, sometimes you'll tag somebody, and the tag is barely noticeable to other people. So I knew that, and so it just kind of let me know his mindset. I've been hearing some other things too that it was like, this guy thinks a lot of himself, and again, using him, he was like, my brand and blah 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 blah. I was like, yo, my man, like this, we're just two friends, and I posted a T-shirt of something that you hypothetically said. As a matter of fact, I just posted a T-shirt of something that you might have found funny. The world wouldn't even have known that you said it. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it was
of
just
course.
but I think when you're sensitive to, when you constantly have your brand on your mind as it pertains to anything social media, I think that's what triggered him. And he constantly has his brand on his mind when it comes to anything social media. And so I accidentally stepped on a little live wire. But boy, text messaging is not the way to communicate your unhappiness at all. It'll just make people just jump out the window.
No, 100%. I just gotta say, you brought up Virgil, and I've seen a lot of amazing designs and things he's done, and I want to research him more. But I'm curious to ask you, what do you think made Virgil so special? Because he is so beloved, and he seemed like such a nice guy. Everyone loved him. So I'm always curious to know more about him.
I wish I had.
Yeah.
But Virgil Abloh, I never got to meet him. But from what I really understand, though, Virgil just kind of had a way. First of all, he had legitimate design skills.
Yeah, I've seen some of it.
He was really in touch with with street style, and he had ability to take things apart and kind of put them back together.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, I'm gonna give you a Jordan, but now I'm gonna make it an off-white Jordan, right? And just add these little accents on it, and it's like, oh man, all of a sudden it's just flyer. And it's just off-white just really just blew Virgil up for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he was a lot more before that. But for me, when off-white came, it was just like, oh man, this dude is...
Because he became like the go-to, right? Like the
he
number
became the
one
go-to
guy.
thing.
You're right.
But the biggest thing about Virgil, for not having met him, that I take away was he had a way with people. He had a way of communicating his thoughts, his ideas, and his designs that were inspiring to other people. And that not everybody has that skill of communication.
It seemed like
he was blowing up. I mean, when I say he was blowing, like if Virgil was still alive right now, it's almost scary to think what he would be in fashion.
Yeah, no, it's so sad. I mean, because
Pharrell is where he is because Virgil existed before him, and I say that with respect to both men.
Yeah.
And even Pharrell would say that.
Yeah. Well, I've heard everyone talk so highly of him, and it seems like, I mean, because it's interesting that people even got him, like Drake even got him to design his plane.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, like, even that kind of blew me away. That I'm like, oh, wow, so this guy's, like, designing, like, feels like he could design anything, houses, for whatever, and it's just like, that's pretty cool.
He was a DJ.
Yeah, look at that plane. Like, that's pretty dope, like, that he just even did that and had him do it. Like, I gotta even say, even to think to ask him to do that is pretty cool. Like, I wouldn't even have thought of that. I'm like, that's pretty awesome.
You know what Virgil was doing is that he was transcending any one skill set. He's not a DJ. He's not just a designer. He's a lifestyle. He is a walking inspiration.
He would have done it. I think he could have designed at a hotel.
Yeah,
That would have been kind of cool, right?
Dude.
Like, he could have been like the Steve Wynn of now.
Bro.
For doing like,
I would love to have seen. We should get AI. Just be like, what would there's AI programs.
How do you do it?
that'll
But would it be?
What would a Virgil Abloh hotel look
But
like.
now I like that idea. But would AI feel like disrespectful? Like, would you almost need like someone from his inner circle to carry it out?
Yeah, but I'm just saying if we wanted to have a fun glimpse of what
I see, like what it would look like, what they think it would. But can you imagine him doing like a hotel in Vegas or something, or some kind of like theme, or that would be like so dope.
Vegas would have been too cliche for him. He wouldn't have done Vegas.
Fair enough.
My gut just tells me that right off the bat, not even having met the guy, but going so far as to design an entire hotel, yeah, I could see him doing stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Like you couldn't put this man in a box. I was at one, and funny was I was at one party though in Paris, and I forgot he was DJing, but I didn't get a chance to meet him.
Oh, so he was a DJ?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize. So are you saying he was a DJ first? I got to do my research on him.
Yeah, Virgil was DJ. I don't know if that was his primary gig, cause I don't know that, but I'm like, nah, Virgil DJ.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was his thing.
Okay, I guess I did know that, but I wasn't. I need to. I really want to do research on him more. And again, he was so diverse.
I don't even know if that was his primary deal. You know, I didn't know in person, but he DJ'd plenty. I was in Paris and I was at a party and he was DJing.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Scholar, do you want to pull up the Cardi B?
Oh man, that's my girl.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
You call her Cardi B. Girl. It's my girl.
I know her as Cardi B.
I know her as Bel Callis.
Sorry,
Bel Callis Almanzar. That's my girl.
That's her real name.
Take a swing at her.
No.
When you say there was a verbal altercation,
Yes.
do you know what the word altercation means?
Like a conflict.
Like a fight, right?
It was like a verbal fight, but it didn't get physical at all. She was coming in. I was coming out. I could hear her. She was talking on the phone, and she said, "Oh my God, yo, Cardi B's here." So I kind of speed walk, but I feel her behind me. Then I hear her talking like, "Oh my God, Cardi B is here." So I turn around, and she had her phone. She didn't have it here no more. Now she has it here. And I asked her, "Yo, why are you recording me?" And she clearly looked like the security. She looked like the security guard. She's uniformed down. And I'm like, "Why are you recording me? Are you security?" And she's like, "Oh, my bad." But then I'm walking, and I feel her still following me. So like as I'm walking, speed walking, trying to look for the office, I turn around again. And I'm like, "Why are you following me?" She's like, "'Cause I can." It's like, "No, you can't. Why are you following me for? Like, ain't you supposed to be security?" And she's like, "'Cause I can."
I love it.
And what is she getting sued or something?
Yeah, man, this woman sued her for $24 million.
I didn't hear that. 24 million.
Yeah,
24 million for what? Cursing her out?
For that confrontation.
Oh my God, she's not gonna win that.
Hey, Joe. So hold on, man. Hold on. That right there is what I'm scared of, because I don't think people really understand, all of us just as citizens, that when a person like that gets awarded any monetary damages for a confrontation that didn't even turn physical, that erodes all of our civil rights just a little bit more. And that's the truth. Mm-hmm. It's not even a screw these celebrities or whatever type thing.
Yeah.
It's like, nah. If hot coffee spills on one person at McDonald's, we all get new lids, a new price, and new protocols surrounding the coffee. And that sucks, man, that the lowest common denominator governs all of our civil rights. And the fact of the matter is like, first of all, I'm a big Cardi B fan. I'm going to be honest. I love Bel Callis Almanzar. I just do. I think she's a funny lady. There's a huge size difference between the two ladies. So to even spend lawyer dollars to go into a court and this not be a common sense, throw this out of court situation, it just shows you how much attorneys really do run our country, because this woman has a great ambulance chaser that was able to extend this court case. And I'm really, my fingers are crossed that Cardi B prevails and doesn't have to pay this woman $1. No one was hurt in this.
Yeah,
if Cardi B has to pay this woman any amount of money for calling her a bitch because they just had an issue in a hallway, whatever the issue was, then what is everybody owed in the city of New York People are yelling out of cars left and right. F you, screw you, hey, you go to hell. It's like, what?
I'm gonna keep it real. If she does win any money, like over $100,000,
Yeah.
I might get in a confrontation with you.
Oh, you a fool.
I mean, I might, because
That is a-
for no even physical altercation or pain, and I could go chest to chest with you and then sue you for 24, and I
can't
might hit
stand
it with $1 million.
I can't stand
I'm
it.
going for it.
I can't
Fuck the
stand
podcast. This is way easier.
I'm slashing your tires so tough
Oh
every day.
man, yeah, but I'm gonna have new tires. I'm gonna be able to replace them shit so easily. Oh man, I'm cleaning you out.
I can't stand you, Joseph. Yeah, here I am pouring my heart out for Belcalis Almanzar, and you threaten me with a lawsuit right on our own podcast.
Only if she wins. It's got to be a certain amount, and then I might say, hey man, I know some big time people. I'll get into it with Spade. I'll go down the list. I'll get in a confrontation with David Spade. Oh no, I'll do Schneider first.
I support the Snyder confrontation.
Yeah, Schneider, they're gonna rule in my favor. Trust me, they're gonna award me without even hearing the case. Then Spade, and we'll just go down the list. I'll be in Hawaii vacationing.
I'm Team Cardi B all the way.
No, I'm rooting for Cardi B. I'm joking
I know you
before everyone
are.
attacks me.
I know, Dave. You got your butt in trouble with Snoop.
Okay,
already.
so guys, let's address this. Let's address the elephant, or as now I've learned, what's that the logo for? Democrats or Republicans or elephants?
Oh,
No, because I learned.
No.
I learned that. I didn't know that elephant was a logo for. Can you tell me again? Republican. So let's address the. What can you just tell me? Is it Republican or Democrat?
The elephant.
Yeah, the elephant.
is the Republican.
Okay, so I'm doing a new phrase. Let's address the Republican in the room,
Okay.
as opposed to elephant.
Oh, this guy's
Um,
wild. This guy's
let's address
This guy's
let's address the Republican in the room. No, I'm just saying that as a funny phrase. But check this out. So wait, Scott, I have bad eyes, so I can't. Maybe I'll have to pull it up on my phone to read what I'm going to read. Okay, that's good. Keep that there. So check this out. We had a conversation. We could play the video, the flashback of us talking, Danielle Fishel talking about how Snoop does raps for kids, right? And it was a fun little thing or whatever we were talking about. And in the clip, it got clipped up that I made a joke about remembering when Snoop was on trial. And that's all I said. I laughed when I said it. Now, regardless if it was the best thing to say or the funniest joke to say, it was a harmless joke. But people took it quite serious and took it to heart. They came at me like I was going to get the case reopened. I want to inform everyone there is a thing called double jeopardy. There's nothing that's going to happen. I didn't bring something up. And here's the thing.
I just like how they kept calling you the white guy.
They did a lot of race things.
The white guy's doing it again.
The white guy.
The
white guy just had to bring it up.
Yeah.
They hit me with, I thought, which was so funny, they hit me with the like, man, why is the white man always trying to criminalize the black man?
There was a couple of those, but it was consistently the white guy.
Yes. No, yes, the
is
white guy.
Everybody Works
But here's the thing. When they did say comments like that about me making a joke and saying the white guy and crime and criminal, I just wanted to say, Snoop's bio reads, is this a crime? Album out now, Death Row Records. Okay, so it's not like Snoop hasn't, what would you call it, dipped his toe into gangster rap music. So I don't think a joke about a trial was so crazy.
But it wasn't a joke. You just brought it up.
No, I was joking.
No, you're saying you're joking. But there's a difference between you had a joke and then saying, oh, well, I was joking, which I actually do get. But they're not going to take it as joking.
But I was laughing.
When you bring it up. I'm going to be real. It's almost kind of like if somebody brings up Chris Brown. And then they just have to bring up Rihanna.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Chris has done so much. He's accomplished so much in his career.
I agree.
That if somebody who doesn't look like us goes out of their way to bring up Rihanna, it's like, oh, this dude's a hater, dog. That's 20-something years ago.
Okay,
dude.
okay.
What are you doing?
I agree, but
Chris is selling out SoFi.
Okay, but let me.
I'll be there, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me push back on that. That to me that analogy doesn't completely work because here's the thing. She's talking about Snoop Dogg for kids. So the joke in that is that a guy doing something for kids is like, oh, he does stuff that's a little bit edgier and crazier and stuff like that. And by the way, it sets her up for her perfect joke and her response where she goes, "He's inspiring my children," which some people did laugh at. So that was the context of the joke. Did it need to go to the trial? No, but that was the craziest thing I could say in juxtaposition to him doing it
So
for
like
kids.
if I give you a joke, if you wanted to just say it was a joke,
Yeah.
then you could have said, didn't Snoop do the song Murder Was the Case?
Right, there's always a better way to say it.
You see what I'm saying? Like
That's true. That's a better way of saying it. But of course, it was in the moment, and I just said it like that. But you're right. That's a better way to say it. If we could go back and rewrite it and make it for a better scene, I would have said it that way.
Trust me, I've had this happen to me before. It's no fun when somebody takes what you intended to say out of context and they just run with what your intentions were. I know you, so I know you're such a hip hop head anyway.
Well, here's the thing. I'm a big fan of Snoop.
I know.
Let me just also point out, I love the new Mount Westmore album he did, which is a deeper cut. I listened to Missionary. Blue Carpet Treatment's one of my favorite albums. I'm a Snoop fan.
Right.
So again, I wasn't like dissing him.
But you know how we get over scrutinized on social.
Yeah, people, and look,
If you don't say it just the right way.
And by the way,
they got your ass.
but by the way, even though I saw Snoop like a couple of the comments against me, Snoop is also going through his comments being taken a certain way. So he can relate to my struggle now as well. So we're both in a similar position.
Wait,
and
Snoop liked some of the comments against you?
I saw him like one of the comments that said something.
Which was the one that he liked?
It was the one about like
Everybody Lurks.
It was the one about like perpetuating a certain thing. I think about like him. And again,
oh wow!
So I saw.
Okay, so you can never be around me when I'm around Snoop now.
I mean, look,
here's
what we're listen.
Your Snoop pass is clipped.
But look.
No more cookouts in LA.
No more cookouts for Joe.
I'm being revoked in LA.
Yeah, dog.
But check this out. Snoop reposted it, so let's face it, how bothered could he have been by the comment if he actually posted it? I think that's one. And also, Skylar, I'm going to send you a picture. We're going to insert a picture maybe to bring me and Snoop back together, of me and Snoop as a little kid together.
Hey, that would help.
So
That
I
would
want,
help your
listen,
cause.
all right, you guys don't know me. I got a picture, me and my mom, if you go to my house, my mom's got pictures of cats, and then there you pan over, a picture of her and Big Snoop Dogg at the LA Lakers game, and Warren G is there, and I got a picture with Snoop. We've been a fan of Snoop our whole life. So me and Snoop, I hope, are going to reconnect, and he's going to understand. Look, Snoop's been on roasts before. Yeah. Roasts have said crazy things. If they brought it up, again, when they said, why does he have to bring it up? It's like I was juxtaposing it with something crazy. Could I have said the Murder Was the Case song better? Absolutely. And I agree. But it was not like it was not a try to let me take Snoop down. I'm like, I'm a fan. I've been a fan. Anyone who knows me,
Joseph,
listen to him.
I accept your apology. I'm sure Snoop ain't even caring.
No, I don't think so either.
But the people you are apologizing to, they don't care.
No, right. I mean, look, they should watch. A lot of the people that were commenting, they should, go watch Chris Rock's Selective Outrage thing, because that's what it is. It's just like outrage for the sake of outrage. And if you're that upset about it, like, I would think you have a pretty good life, because it doesn't seem like it's that serious of a problem. But by the way,
your weekend.
well, the comments were crazy. Here's my favorite comment, though, that I thought was amazing, because this is how extreme people would take a joke. I am laughing in the clip. I didn't say it with this vigor, seriousness, but this was my favorite comment. He's a white man who will never mention the countless murders the founding fathers committed.
Whoa.
The founding fathers! And I'm like, and let me just say, I apologize for the murders that the founding fathers committed. I didn't know that I was responsible for that. So I'm just like, the fact that they took it to that extreme, the founding fathers, as if I'm over here just holding on to that. And by the way, as if I wouldn't bring it up if it was a white guy. I've talked shit about Alec Baldwin. Anyone you want to say, I'm not bringing it up.
They don't know you.
They don't know me, Jaleel.
They don't know you.
They don't know
That's why
me.
they kept calling you the white guy.
And I want to know how many of those people's comments could name 10 songs off the Blue Carpet Treatment. I want to know how big of fans you guys are.
Right, now
Don't give me, by the way, don't give me the deepest, I don't want them to give me like the hit songs of like, oh, I know Gin and Juice. I know What's My Name. I want you to give me.
You know what? This is where I do support my man Joseph, because I know his heart. Joseph, can you name 10 Snoop songs right now?
Just of any Snoop songs.
Yep, just 10 Snoop
now,
songs.
and by the way, just before I start,
Yeah.
just know that anytime I'm put under like a pressure thing, my mind has a tendency to go blank, and I have dyslexia. So just give
see
me
you
a
stepping
second.
Up. I see you stepping up.
Yeah.
Play the Jeopardy music. Give him a second, man.
Yeah, it gets me. It gets me scared.
Give him
Okay,
a
so I want to not. But here's what I want to do. Actually, I don't want to name the mainstream ones. So I'm
Yeah,
taking
that's
out
fine.
I'm taking out the mainstream ones.
Matter of fact,
'Cause-
guess what? Guess what? I'm challenging anybody who left a boo-boo comment on my man Joseph for saying, what he said about Snoop. But I'm challenging you. Do you know as many Snoop songs as he does? So if you know more Snoop songs than he does, then keep at it. Just keep bashing him. But if you don't know as many Snoop songs as
And
he
deep
does,
cuts.
right? And I mean deep cut Snoop songs too, then you got to lay off, and you might even know him in the pod.
And I
Right, so that's a challenge. Put in the comments right now all the Snoop songs you actually know. Put them up. Put them up, because he about to rattle off a bunch of them.
And I also want to say one of the first things I said to Eminem on set was one of my favorite movies is The Wash with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre.
What are your top 5 Snoop songs of all time? If your top 5 Snoop songs of all time are not as good as Joseph's, then you got to retract what you said about my man.
All right, I gotta go. I mean, if we're doing top 5 Snoop songs of all time, I gotta say the first one is gonna catch people way off guard. Ghetto Gutter, one of my favorite songs. It's Snoop, E40, Ice Cube, and Too Short. That song will be played at my wedding.
Whoa!
Unbelievable.
At the wedding.
One of the best beats and songs I've ever heard. And the way Snoop flows on that shit, unbelievable.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
This is gonna be a strong top 5. Come on with it.
Ghetto Gutter. I gotta definitely go with then. I might be actually saying it wrong, but I think it's called "What's My Name." I mean, that's one of my favorite songs of all
come
time.
On, man. That's when I just got my
that-
mama's car.
That's one of my that beat and that whole song is sick. Of course I gotta go with "Ain't No Fun." Guess who's back in the motherfucking house with a fat dick for your motherfucking mouth?
Oh, okay.
I mean,
okay.
And
Woo, woo.
so I gotta go with. I mean, those are 3. You know what? I also got to go with Little Ghetto Boy. That's Snoop and Dr. Dre. That's one of and Nate Dogg.
Okay.
That's one of my favorites.
All right.
That's number 4. And then I guess number 5, man, I could go a lot of different ways with this, but I got to say, man, this song is so hard and the way the beat is on it. It's a song called Press Play off of his album Press Play featuring Corrupt Young Gotti. Okay? And when that beat comes in, an honorable mention I gotta give, and I'm blanking on the song title, believe it or not. It's the video he did with Jamie Foxx. It's one of my favorites. Oh, I Want to Rock Right Now.
Okay.
That one. I mean, if I listen, let me also state something, guys. Just so you know, I'm a Snoop fan. I'm about to go on tour with Sandler. I'm coming out to a couple Snoop songs. I'm coming out to I Want to Rock Right Now.
Listen, this is a top tier apology to people who don't even care about this man.
Hey.
If you can't name 5 better Snoop. If you can't name 5 better Snoop songs than what this man just did right now, lay off.
And I don't think
gotta
they
chill.
could. And I don't think they would even know a couple of those songs.
I'm telling you.
And let me also just say,
I'm telling you. We gonna put this up. We gonna see what's up, man.
Malice in Wonderland.
We get fake apologies from people all the time. I didn't mean to say that. I'm so sorry. I misspoke. I did this.
No, I'm
My
giving
man
it real.
came back with 5 off the dome blazers, heaters, Snoop heater songs.
Yes, and can I also give just 10 other songs that I love about Snoop?
Keep going.
I just want to say there's a song out there that's never been on an album that I've always looked for. I can only find it on YouTube called Midnight Love.
Man, we
Look
got to
up
play
that song.
all these. We got to play clips of all these.
Midnight Love. Snoop's
This
on
is
a
turning into a Snoop tribute.
Snoop's on a CGI moon that doesn't look the best, but it's one of my favorite songs. And I love this song, Midnight Love. I can't find it on any album, Snoop, so if you could send me the track and we could make up, that would be great. Midnight Love, one of my favorite joints. I'm going to also go with Blue Carpet Treatment. He's got a song called That's That, unbelievable. He's also got a song on there. Oh, one of my favorite songs of all time with Akon, I Just Want to Love You, or I Just Want to Fuck You. That song and that beat, that brings me back to Florida, Miami Nights.
Okay, yo.
Unreal.
My man is painting a masterpiece over here.
Unreal, one of my favorites. I also got a song. I mean, look, Snoop even had an album with the East Siders with Trey D. He's got that album is fire. I love that. Obviously, I was a fan of the group album, Dog Pound. With
the Dog
Corrupt
Pound
and Daz
album for me,
Dillinger.
that might be one of my top 5 albums as a youth.
That's a beautiful album.
That album is flawless.
flawless album.
New York, New York. Woo!
Ooh, that caused some shit. That caused some shit, right? I mean, and look, of course, I'm probably going to get heat for not putting it in my top 5. I mean, Nothing But a G Thing, obviously, is one of the most classic songs ever created.
Drop It Like It's Hot.
See, I wouldn't put that in there, but that's a cool song. But I wouldn't put in Beautiful. I wouldn't put Drop It Like It's Hot. I wouldn't, because those are so mainstream. I wouldn't put them in Next Episode. Also great songs.
He's cooking here. He's doing something for connoisseurs only.
Yeah, I'm trying to do connoisseurs
only. Even though I
only.
love Beautiful, but he's doing something for connoisseurs only I respect. Top tier apology over here.
He's got a song on, what is it called? Paid the Cost to Be the Boss. He's got a great song with Redman on there. I forget what it's called. Brick City to Long Beach. Him and Redman going back and forth.
Underappreciated
Redman.
rapper, man.
Shout out to Redman.
Shout out to Redman.
Redman.
Oh my gosh.
One of the best.
I was driving my daughter to volleyball practice the other day, and I put on Time for Some Action.
Oh, dude, Redman.
And she's looking at me like, what is this? I'm like, baby, this is the all-time hype song right here. Before you go hoop, when you play this.
Can I tell you something? I'll Be That, one of my favorite hip-hop songs of all time with Redman, and great video. But Redman, you'll get a tribute another day.
I would love to have Red on the show.
Oh,
I would love to have Red.
He would be amazing.
I'm putting it out there. Red, I got to bring you on, because people don't know. I used to kick it with Meth and Red. I would always pull up on them at the House of Blues.
Really?
Yeah. Their rep, Shauna Gar, man, back in the day, man. Shauna used to look out, and she'd always make sure I had access. And I would, especially if they pull up to the House of Blues on Sunset, which doesn't even exist anymore. And Meth and Red at the House of Blues was my favorite all-time rap concert that I've ever been to. Because they brought out they brought out the whole Def Squad.
The entertainment
Keith
value
Murray,
is
Eric
insane.
Sermon, they all came. Red was hanging from beams.
Yeah.
Beams over the crowd. He turned into Spider-Man in the spot. And the fire marshal was going crazy. Like, we can't have this. Yes, we can. It's Redman.
Well, and okay, can I just give my last thing?
Keep going, man.
Okay,
it just turned into a hip-hop discussion.
I just got to say, also, I'm a big fan of Snoop's album. It brings me back to DC All-Star Weekend. That's when I know it came out, an album called The Last Meal. And I believe that was his last album before he had to keep paying Death Row Records. That's why it was called The Last Meal. And he's got a song called Lay Low with Butch Cassidy. That's unbelievable.
This is subversive stuff.
Okay.
Right here.
And he also, what else of songs were on that album? I'm kind of forgetting.
I don't think he's going to have beef with you after this.
Yeah, there's no way. I know too much of his shit. Lay Low is one of my favorite songs. Fuck. The Last Meal. What's another? Also, well, I got to give a shout out to his latest album. Well, not his latest album. Is It a Crime? I haven't gone through that whole thing, but his other album, Missionary, that he did. He's got a song with Sting called "Is This a Part of Me" or something like that. I forget that song. It's a great song with him and Sting.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
I would put it one of the best Snoop songs. With Sting, it's incredible. He's got a song
I'm
called.
have to bang that in the car just leaving here.
Listen to the song with Sting, and also listen to a song called Pressure. Those are my two favorite joints on that album. Off of Missionary. And Is It a Crime so far is pretty good, too. That's his latest work. I think Blue Carpet Treatment is maybe my favorite album of Snoop. There's a song called Imagine on there with him and Dr. Dre. I would listen to that if you haven't heard it. Very thought-provoking, deep.
This is. I gotta verify. This is all off the dome. There was no prior phone call, no text message.
Nothing set up.
Nothing set up here. I love it because you got your ass kicked in Snoop's comments over bringing up that trial. And for you to come back like this is actually the coolest accidental apology that you could ever offer Snoop. It's just letting his fans know that you're a real one.
I'm a huge fan.
I love that.
The comments are going to be like, you could tell he looked this up before.
No. They're going to be like, he spent all week just studying the Snoop thing. Rehearse. This is fake. Staged. Yeah, no, everyone's going to say it. But though, when they see the picture, now, what are they going to say? AI? I don't know.
It's
deep fake. I don't know. I wish I could also come up with like more little like Snoop little like gems or certain like deep cuts. But again, I think listening to Mount Westmore, knowing albums that are a little bit more under the radar, like, like the Blue Carpet Treatment, Press Play, Paid the Cost to Be the Boss, all that song. I mean, he's got a song called Boss Player featuring Don Bishop Magic Juan. Listen to that one too. Boss Player. unbelievable.
You speaking with your chest right now.
Because I'm so confident in that song. I mean, I used to listen to that when I took bus rides out to Long Island. It was so melodic and relaxing, and Snoop's voice, and it was like, we got to insert a couple of these little snippets if it doesn't get us in trouble online with like copyrights. But like, he's got so many songs and such a hard body of work. And like I said, The Wash, I think, is one of my favorite movies. When Snoop says when Snoop's bailing on a guy, he's like, I can't make it. And Dr. Dre's like, I need to talk to you. And he's like, I'm sorry, man. I got a dentist appointment. That is one of the funniest lines I've ever heard. And also, Snoop has another classic line that to this day is to me one of the best comedic lines I ever heard. Him and Dr. Dre are fighting in the movie, and Snoop goes to the girl, hold on a second. This dude's going to make me use my high voice. What you want to do? That right there, I don't know if DJ Pooh wrote that or Snoop improvised it. Either way, one of the best jokes I'll put against any comedy movie or comedy writers. The Wash isn't like known to be one of the biggest comedies of all time, but I would put those jokes against anything in The Hangover, anything against Superbad. That's a great joke. Don't make me use my high voice. What you want to do? That's the observational skills, and if you don't know that people kind of do that when they get hostile, that's like you said, culture. Maybe knowing certain things. Snoop Dogg, you're my guy, and like I said,
hey man,
and you beat the case, acquitted.
Hey man, listen,
Cheers.
I think that ended the whole pod.
Yeah, that was great.
What can we do after that?
You can't do nothing.
I do love The Hangover. I do have to mention.
No, I wasn't dissing it. I just said that can be as good comedy. I want, when people talk about great comedies like The Hangover, I want them also to say The Wash.
Okay, we got to calm down. Now you might be pandering.
Okay.
But
you won the crowd, Joseph. You won the crowd.
But you know me. Am I bullshitting when I say that?
I mean, you are not BSing, but now, okay.
They might think I am.
I got to come in as the comedy head and be like, all right, it has some moments. But
you want me to name 3 other hilarious moments from it?
Go right ahead.
I mean, Bruce, when he plays a police officer, and he's got the little speaker there, and you hear the order. Oh, you want a cheeseburger with fries? That's a big 10-4. That's a great joke. And then also the joke with the guy, what's his man? Rest in peace. The dude from Moesha. I want to get his actor's name. He was in Moesha. Great actor. But he steals some money from the girl, right? Like in her car wash. You could steal it. And the girl goes, "Do you know who cleaned me out?" He goes, "It wasn't me. I didn't take shit." And she's like, "Well, did I say you took it? Well, you must have taken it." And he goes, "If I'm going to steal something, it's going to be real. It ain't going to be a few punk-ass dollars." And she goes, "Well, how did you even know what was missing? I didn't even say it was missing." He goes, "All right, here, take it. Nothing but a few punk-ass dollars." And then you got the other dude cleaning Ludacris's rims with Windex. And Ludacris goes, "Well, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, that's just something I do, man. I put a little Windex on the tires." Ludacris goes, "Can you see through this motherfucker? This ain't a window." And he goes, "But that's just something I do." And then Dr. Dre comes over and goes, "Are you putting Windex on the tires again?" He's like, "Man, that's what I do. I just do. That's my shit." These are great moments and great jokes. You know I'm not pandering. Ain't nobody could do research over the weekend like that.
We got to have DJ Pooh on the podcast.
Oh, please, Jaleel. Can you please
Boys
hook up
in the
DJ
Hood,
Pooh?
Friday.
He's one of the most underrated dudes of all time. Please have DJ Pooh so I can ask him about all these comedic moments. I love this movie as much as I love Pluto Nash.
This guy's an insane. He's wrote Grand Theft Auto Online. He wrote it in 2013.
Maybe he did some writing for the video game. I don't know everything he's done, but he co-wrote Friday, did The Wash. And like I said, Eminem scenes in The Wash.
Boys in the Hood?
Unbelievable. I don't think he wrote Boys in the Hood.
No.
I think this might be.
Crew.
Yeah, but there's so many amazing moments in The Wash that I just wish I could always relive. Great comedian George Wallace is in it. Pierre, comedian, is in it. I mean, there's a lot of heavy hitters in The Wash.
Oh, this is fantastic.
And I know so many moments of it, as you can tell. I just wanted to share those moments.
Hey,
People didn't know I was bullshitting.
You emptied your bag. You emptied your whole Snoop bag. I give you props. I didn't really know you had it like that. Like I know you have dense hip hop knowledge. I mean, because we're boys, but that was impressive.
I appreciate that. and I can't wait to watch The Wash tonight.
I'll watch it with you.
Thank you, Skylar. You might not. Skylar will get about 3 jokes.
I'll watch it with you.
I'm joking.
It's a freaking bromance. Thank you for joining us here on Everybody Lurks with my co-host Joseph Vecsey. I'm Jaleel White. I got our man producer Skylar stepping up big for us.
Huge,
stepping up big. Thank you for joining us, you guys. We will see you soon next week.
Yes, sir. And thank you, Mike. Appreciate you.
Yes.